many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
At Modern Chiropractic in Minot, we can help you get back to feeling your best, whether it's new pain, chronic pain, or wellness care. Our team of chiropractors serves all ages and can provide a variety of techniques to best suit your individual needs. Mention this ad and call today to ask us about our $75 new patient exam and start giving your body the support it needs. Book at your convenience and visit us online at modernchirond.com for your same or next day appointment today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, La-Z-Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
future.
I know you've got a couple more wins this year than you did last year, and things are starting to move in the right direction for the Stanley Blue Jays. What's it going to take to put this game in a win column tonight?
Yeah, we we're 6-15 right now, or 6-14 right now with one game to go. Our away record isn't the greatest, but our home record is actually 4-2. So told the girls that we're ready to be 5-2 after tonight, and a win tonight. Actually, there's a lot riding on this game. We're sitting number 9 in the region right now. A win puts us number 7, automatic bid into the regional tournament as a 7 seed. We lose, we have to go up to Dunseith again, which we were just there last Monday night. So if we lose, we have to head up there on Thursday to play the play-in game. So the girls are, hopefully up. They seem like they are. I had them in the gym earlier today. We didn't have school today, so it's always a challenge to have a game the night of a no school. So had the girls in the gym, and we actually had a team lunch today. And so everybody's feeling pretty good, I think. And, just with the other hoopla going on, it's a little different atmosphere. And plus we have Pee Wees tonight, and we're doing a little buddy night with the kids, little girls. So that's kind of a fun night. And, so Nedrose, they're a tough team. Lily Nelson, she's a tough to contend with. She's a big size down low, and she can shoot the 3. Then Roberts and McGibbons just went over 1,000 points a couple, like a week or so ago. So really playing tough defense on them. And a lot of games, for us, it seems that I've even had parents tell me, you didn't get beat, you lost the game. In games that we've played, whether just the not making the bunnies or the easy shots or boxing out. So if we can do the little things good tonight, we'll be in good shape.
Thanks for the time. We'll let you get back to coaching. This is Heath Hethel of the Stanley Blue Jays girls basketball head coach here on our Continental Resources Coach's Comments. We'll see if we can catch up with Matt Hansen after this timeout.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
Back, James. Hey, and as we come back and continue on with our Continental Resources Coach's Comments, been able to catch up with Nedrose Cardinals head coach Matt Hansen. And Matt, coming into this game, what's it going to take to put another win in your win column tonight for the Cardinals?
We just got to go out and play our game and execute to the best of our ability, play good defense, control the rebounds, and then, execute on offense. So that's going to be the biggest thing.
Yeah, you come in, I think you're ranked two spots ahead of the Stanley Blue Jays tonight. You got Lily Nelson back, which is a big thing for you. I know she was a little bit injured up before the season started, but what's it like to have her back in their lineup?
She's a big post presence for us, especially, on the defensive side of things, being able to protect the rim. If drives happen, she's able to contest. And then offensively, with, her footwork, her skill, and that type of stuff on offense, I think that's just huge for us and kind of helps us out with, building that momentum.
Thanks for the time, Coach. This is head coach Matt Hansen of the Nedrose Cardinals. We'll be back after this timeout as we continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
Bank of Tioga. with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
And as we come back here to Game Day Media,
home game of the season,
we're going on to the United States of America with the playing of our national
Cardinals,
anthem.
and repping your Stanley Blue Jays for the home team. If you would please rise, remove all headgear while we play our national anthem. Now for your starting lineups. Let's meet the starters for the visitors, the Cardinals. A senior wearing number 1, Lily Nelson. Wearing number 3, sophomore Quincy Idy. A 7th grade wearing number 12, Layla West. Number 14, senior Macy McKibben. And wearing 23, sophomore Ashley Roberts. The Cardinals are coached by Matt Hansen and assisted by Tim Kraft and Betty Enander. Now, Blue Jay fans, make some noise! Let's meet our seniors on the court. Wearing number 3, senior Harley Datine! And a senior wearing number 21, Jamelyn Gustafson! Now for the rest of your starters, a freshman wearing number 1, Tea Nimatello. Number 15, sophomore Annie Royce. Wearing number 22, freshman Brinley Larson. Your Blue Jays are coached by Heath Hetzel and assisted by Jennifer Nesson and Michelle Davis. Officials for tonight's games are Monty Lunn, Jarek Hansen, and Kevin Schneider.
There's your sponsor, starting lineup sponsored by the Country Store, Tea Nimatello, Harley Datine, Annie Royce, Brinley Larson, and Jamelyn Gustafson, a late entry into the starting lineup for the Blue Jays tonight. Lily Nelson, Quincy Idy, Layla West, Macy McKibben, and Ashley Roberts for the Cardinals. And our Northwest Therapy Services opening quarter is underway as Idy comes to the front court, gives it up to number 23. That is Roberts. Roberts now with the drive to the paint, off the glass, good for 2. First bucket of the night goes to the Cardinals as Tertine brings the ball into the front court. On the right side, they go to Nematello from the right elbow, gets blocked. Larson there gets the offensive rebound. The put up there by Brindley is no good. And the Cardinals pull down the rebound as McKibben, the senior, comes into the front court, gives it up to Eide. Eide with a screen. Eide now goes over on the left wing to Nelson. Excuse me, that is number 14, McKibben. Now out on tops is Roberts. Roberts too heavy. And the ball goes over to the Blue Jays as Nematello comes into the front court, puts up a runner from the paint. That's no good. And it'll be last touched and out of bounds by the Stanley Blue Jays. And so it will be Nedrose Cardinals basketball. The Cardinals coming in with an 8-12 overall record. The Blue Jays with a 6-14 record here tonight. Now it's Eide. Almost throws it away. Teen, a pesky one. And she gets the steal, stops, puts up the little hook shot. That's no good. Brindley Larson with the putback. That one's no good. And the Cardinals have the rebound. It's going to be a foul called against the senior, Harley Teen, her first personal foul. Again, my name is Randy Peterson, alongside my production team tonight, James Myers and Owen Miller. And we're underway here as McKibben comes in, goes to Lily Nelson on the right wing. Lily out on top to Eide. Now it's inside to McKibben. Look at that play as Lily Nelson missed the easy bunny. Now it's the Blue Jays. Royce looking for somebody to give it to. Finds Taya Nematello. Nematello near the midcourt stripe. Goes to C.J. Bomback and down low. They go. Here's the Teen. Now inside to Larson. Larson fakes, goes up. Shot is altered again there by Lily Nelson. And the Cardinals have the ball again as McKibben comes into the front court. Want to welcome in all our listeners here on KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM as Lily Nelson runs the wheel and puts it down for two more. 4-0 as the Cardinals out to a quick 4-0 lead on your NCC scoreboard. Now here's a turnover by the Blue Jays. And Nelson again coast to coast and puts it in for two more. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one. With 5:23 remaining, it's all Cardinals right now. 6-0 on your NCC scoreboard over the Stanley Blue Jays. This will be a full timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit MurexPetroleum.com.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Blue Jays against a full court press, trying to break it as they go into the front court. Larson, good passing. There is Nematello with the first bucket of the night for the Stanley Blue Jays, coming at the 5:10 mark. Now Nelson drives into the paint, stops, pick up her dribble, gives it back out to McKibben. McKibben, the junior, looking back door, has the ball picked out of her pockets. Turnover number 2 against the Cardinals. Teen goes to Royce at the right elbow. Back inside to Royce, faces a basket, puts it off the glass. It's no good. Here is Teen with the rebound. Another chance is Bomback. Lost the handle on it, puts up a little runner, scoop shot. That's no good. As Eide slows things down, gives it up to McKibben. Cross-court pass over to Roberts. Pulls the trigger from 3, good. Ashley Roberts with a three-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line, and it's 9-2 on your NCC scoreboard. The Cardinals from Nedrose with the lead, and here's Royce with an easy one off the basket. That is good, and there's a timeout on the floor as well. We'll take another one, a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, as we head to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, St. Luke's located up in Crosby, North Dakota. Great health care being provided up there in Divide County, the community of Crosby and residents of Divide County. Three-pointer put up, no good by number 14, McKibben. As another rebound taken away by the Blue Jays, and this time Nematello crosses the midcourt stripe. Goes right side, slowed down there by Roberts, and now looking for somebody, finds Bomback on the right wing. Entry pass into Larson, the freshman, puts up the shot. We're going to have a foul called against number 1, Lily Nelson. That'll be her first personal foul, and it'll be Larson going to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. Larson's first one, the southpaw, puts it in. Second one by Larson is also good. Substitution for the Blue Jays, number 4, J.C. Johnson is checking in, replacing Brinley Larson. Long pass out on top. Here comes Roberts into the front court. Robert goes over. Now over to Eide. Eide passes the ball to Nelson. Nelson drives the baseline. Shots away. That's no good, but we're going to have a shooting foul called against the Stanley Blue Jays. Annie Royce picking up her first personal foul. So second team foul call against the Blue Jays as Nelson rattles the rim and the ball falls away, no good. Nelson with 4 points on the night so far. They have a 9-6 lead on your NCC scoreboard, missed both of them. Johnson into the front court, long pass up to Lexi Nesset. Now it's going to be over to Royce. Royce with the dribble, one dribble, gives it up to Bomback, drives into the paint from the free throw line. That is, they're going to say it's an offensive foul against C.J. Bomback. That'll be her first personal foul, even though the ball went in. It was a foul on the drive by C.J. Long pass up front to Hannah Bucher. Here's a shot put up by Eide. That one is no good. Kick out to Bomback, and now Bomback goes over to the opposite side, gives it up to Royce. Now back over to Johnson. Here is Bomback pulling the trigger from 3. That is off the mark, and here come the Cardinals again. Nelson leading the way. Nelson goes in, and we're going to have an offensive foul called against the sophomore, Lily Nelson. Her second personal of the night. It's the second team foul against the Cardinals as Nelson will head to the bench, and number 12, Layla West, will check back in, the 7th grader for head coach Matt Hansen. Now we're going to have another foul call against the Cardinals. It's going to go against number 10. That is Hannah Beekler. Beekler with her first personal foul as Harley Deteen will check in for Taya Nematello for the Stanley Blue Jays. Nesset with the dribble drive, goes down to the baseline, finds an opening off glass for 2. Good find there by Lexi Nesset. And now the ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. That's turnover number 3 against Matt Hansen's 8-12 Nedrose Cardinals here in the first quarter. 2:25 remaining here in the opening quarter of this Division A Region 3 girls basketball game. Bomback gets a wide open look from 3. That's no good. As the ball comes into the hands of McKibben. McKibben now crosses the midcourt stripe, goes to the middle. Now it's going to be out to number 10 with the three-pointer. That is Beekler with it. Heidi, the seventh grader, with the rebound. That shot's away from three again. Another offensive rebound for the Cardinals. Beekler goes over, gives it up to West. West now to Beekler, back to West. Playing catch here at the top of the key. Down low, it is McKibben. McKibben with the drive. Macy puts up the shot, and it'll be a two-shot foul called against the Stanley Blue Jays, and that's going to go against number 15, Annie Royce. That'll be her second personal, fourth team foul called against the Blue Jays, and it sends Macy McKibben to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot two, where she makes the first one. Souris Valley Dental Group, voted number one dentist in Minot. Located in Minot, Dr. Jerry Kenson, Dr. Kevin Broderson, and Dr. Grant Neal. Encouraging you to find the Souris Valley Dental Group in Minot. Second one is off the mark, no good, and it's 10-8. The Cardinals out on top. Here's Deteen giving the ball up to Larson. She goes down low, puts it up with the left hand, puts it in for two. .117 remaining. Now out on top, it's McKibben. McKibben on the right side. They go to Beekler. Beekler pulls the trigger from three. No good. Good rotation on the ball. Comes away empty. 1 minute to go as Nematello comes into the front court. Royce thought about it, then gets called for the travel. Turnover number 2 against the Stanley Blue Jays. Again, I think I cut myself short. I want to welcome in our listeners on KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. Your source for conservative talk show radio. Make sure you download that free KTGO mobile app. And out of the out-of-bounds play, Roberts is unable to handle the pass, and so it'll be another turnover called against the Cardinals. That's turnover number 4 as Nematello now goes into the front court with it and gives it up to Lexi Nessett. Nessett trying to find somebody, goes back door to Nematello and went through her hands, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Stanley. That is turnover number 3 against the Blue Jays with 49.2 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter of this Division A girls basketball matchup. From Blue Jay Nation in Stanley, North Dakota, my name is Randy Peterson. Here's Heidi throwing the ball away. Turnover number 5, and it's going to be Nessett going in. Coast to coast off the turnover for the deuce. Just like that, the Blue Jays take the 2-point lead at 12-10 on your NCC scoreboard. Partly in part due to a part of the turnovers commit against the Cardinals, and now here's another one. Turnover number 6, got a poke check by the Blue Jays. Nematello comes into the front court, gets bumped, and it's going to be a foul that's going to be whistled against the Cardinals, number 12. That'll be Layla West, her first personal foul. And so 13.2 seconds to go. Inside to Brindley Larson, short-armed it, trying to get her own rebound. It goes off the hands of the Cardinals, so it stays with the Blue Jays. 10 seconds to go. Taya Nematello passes the ball out on top to Detain. Detain with the southpaw three-pointer, no good. She follows her shot, and it went through her hands, and now here the pass up front to Beekler. Beekler pulls the trigger from 3 as the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter. It's in the books, and it's a 2-point lead for the Stanley Blue Jays, 12-10 over the Nedrose Cardinals. We'll step aside. We'll come back with second quarter action after this timeout.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate. providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
And as we come out, a turnover right away by the Stanley Blue Jays, their fourth of the game so far. As West goes over to Roberts, West gets it back. Now to McKibben. McKibben finds Beekler down low, blocked there by the Blue Jays. Good defense by Stanley, and here's Taya Nimatello, and it's taken away. That'll be another turnover as Roberts goes coast to coast with the left hand, puts it down for the bucket for Roberts. Roberts all over the place, causing another turnover. Now here's a fake. Beekler misses the front end, gets her own rebound. Ball's on the deck, and now it's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Nedrose Cardinals. Roberts with the three-pointer is no good. As the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Cardinals. Taya Nimatello comes into the front court. Now goes over. J.C. Johnson into the game for head coach Heath Hetzel. Now Deteen with it on the right wing. Deteen goes. Shot is away by number 4, J.C. Johnson. That's no good. Now here's a turnover by the Cardinals down in the corners. Taya Nimatello goes up, puts up the shot, no good. Back out to Deteen. Back, no good. Couple missed opportunities there for the Blue Jays as Roberts gets to the paint. Now it's McKibben with a deep three-pointer. Falls away, no good. Brindley Larson loses the handle on it. That'll be another turnover, the fourth of the quarter for the Stanley Blue Jays on your NCC scoreboard. It is 12-12. Beekler goes out to West. West now with a bounce pass to McKibben. Kick out to Roberts. Roberts 4-3. That's off. No good. High rebound comes away. And now here's a steal almost by the Blue Jays. And finally on the deck, the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by J.C. Johnson. And so it stays with the Cardinals as number 11, Brindley Birch, checks back in for head coach Matt Hansen. Your NCC scoreboard, it is 12-12 with 5:29 to go. West left all alone, lets it fly from 3. No good. Long rebound comes out off the hands of Quincy Eide. And so it will go over to the Blue Jays as the Cardinals will continue with the full court pressure, 1-2-2 zone press. Ball inbounded here to Nessett. Nessett with the dribble goes to Royce. She crosses the midcourt stripe. Cross-court pass to Bomback, in and out of her hands. Turnover number 5 of the quarter, number 8 of the game. Here's Layla West. Layla with the dribble, the 7th grader, crosses the half-court line and now goes right side to Hannah Beekler. A give and go down to Roberts, and a perfectly executed play there by the Cardinals as Roberts able to connect, and now almost stolen away. West taps it out of bounds with 4:53 to go. The Cardinals with the 2-point lead on your NCC scoreboard, 14-12. The officials, Monty Lund, Kevin Schneider, and Jarek Hansen here tonight. Very good officiating crew. Spent a lot of time down at the District 5 girls basketball tournament last week. Shot is away by Nessett. That one is no good. Blue Jays are getting the shots, and right now they've only got 5 field goals on 21 attempts. Here's the ball. Turned over by the Cardinals as Deteen picks up the loose basketball, and then we're going to have a timeout as head coach Heath Hetzel sees something he doesn't like. He's got to call a timeout. We'll come back, and it'll be a short timeout.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Hey, out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, my name is Randy Peterson here on Game Day Media. I want to thank all of our sponsors who help make the broadcast of this game possible. And there we go. Lexi Nessett out of the out-of-bounds play. Well taken timeout by head coach Heath Hetzel as the Blue Jays able to connect and tie this game up. Now here's Beekler. Hannah pulling the trigger from 3. No good. She follows her shot, comes away with the rebound on the loose ball. Hannah goes over to Birch down low. It's inside to Eide, and a give and go as Ashley Roberts with 2 more. She has got 11 points on the night so far. Here is a offensive rebound by Taya Nematello, and Nematello on the second effort ties the game up at 16-16 on your NCC scoreboard. West behind her back, picked up there by Bomback. Birch with the dribble drive, and now we're going to have a foul call on the reach by the Stanley Blue Jays. It'll go against number 1, Taya Nematello. Substitution time for both teams as Bomback checks back in, along with number 14, Macy McKibben, for the Cardinals. Roberts with the basketball, drives to the paint, loses her footing, gets tripped up, and now she is struggling to get up off the deck and holding her left ankle. And I think we're going to have some help to get her off the floor the way it looks to us, but she got twisted up, landed on a foot that was wrong, and we're going to have a substitution for Ashley Roberts to come off of the floor, and in a little bit of a pain as she'll get substituted out as head coach Matt Hansen will help her off the floor. 16-16 on your NCC scoreboard. We're going to have a couple games tomorrow night on our channel. It'll be the Tioga Pirates versus the Ray Jays in District 5 boys basketball action from the Ship in Tioga, North Dakota. We'll be also back here, right here at Blue Jay Nation tomorrow night as the boys take the floor. It'll be the Stanley Blue Jays taking on the South Prairie Max Royals tomorrow night, about 7:15 tip-off, as the free throw is put down there by number 11, Brinley Birch, the freshman who's coming in. Second one is short as Brinley Larson comes down with a rebound and a ill-advised pass, but somehow the Blue Jays keep it. They got to hurry to get across the midcourt stripe, and just in front of the 10-second violation, the Blue Jays keep it alive. Nematello goes over to Larson, and now we're going to have a foul underneath against the Cardinals. It's going to go against number 12. That is Layla West with her second personal. That is the first team foul here in the second quarter. Inside to Royce. Royce off the glass and gets the roll. Annie Royce with the 2-point field goal. 18-17. Check that. Shot put up by number 11, Brinley Birch. No good, and now the ball comes back out. It's West with the dribble. McKibben, cross court over to Birch, now out to West. West drives in, puts it up from the block. Good decision by Layla West with her first 2 points of the night. And it's 19-18, and then we have a travel in the backcourt. Nematello drug her foot on the full court press. So with 2:11 to go, it'll be the Nedrose Cardinals basketball as they trigger the inbounds pass underneath the left side of their own basket. As J.C. Johnson will check out, the freshman getting a little bit of a break. Inside to Lily Nelson. Lily puts up the little floater from the paint. It's no good. Picked up 2 quick fouls coming back in here with 2 minutes to go in the half. There's a rebound as the ball didn't hit the rim. Nelson with the bounce pass goes over to West, the 7th grader. Now out on top, it's Buechler. Buechler with the runner. That is good. Hannah Buechler with the 2-point field goal. Nematello goes right side to Larson. Larson from the block. Doesn't get the roll here at Blue Jay Nation, and then it gets tied up. Possession arrow will stay with the Stanley Blue Jays. 1:32 to go. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half of play. Try to regroup here a little bit and get all your individual and team stats together for our Bank of Tioga halftime report. Locations in Crosby and in Tioga. Now here's another turnover. Left-hand layup is good by number 10, Buechler. Turnovers are starting to affect the Stanley Blue Jays in a big way. Pass up front. It's going to be broken up as Lily Nelson bowls over her own teammate, Layla West. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. 23-18 with 1:06 to go. As Lexi Nessett will check back in for Brinley Larson. And now a new substitution, Blake Bocher checks in, the junior for the Nedrose Cardinals. Taya Nematello finds Annie Royce. Royce now back out to detain. Harley gives it up to Nematello, pulls the trigger from 3. That's no good. Here comes Lily Nelson again. Lily with the dribble goes cross court. Along the baseline, Nelson drives in off the glass, good for 2 more. Well-designed play by Matt Hansen's Nedrose Cardinals, and with 40 seconds to go, here's another turnover called against the Blue Jays. Lily Nelson goes over to Boucher. Now Nelson pulling the trigger from 3, and it's starting to pile up here for the Cardinals as they're stringing them together. They're up by 10. Here is Royce. Royce into the front court, goes to Nematello for 3. It's off the side of the backboard. That's no good. It'll stay with the Stanley Blue Jays as the 9.3 seconds to go here in the first half. Stanley will try to run it out, run a out of bounds play, and OBO try to score, go into the locker room with a little momentum as they kind of lost it. Here's Nessett trying to find that bucket. That's no good as McKibben pulls up, throws it at the hoop, off the glass. It's no good as the buzzer sounds to end the first half of play. Your halftime score on your NCC scoreboard. It is the Nedrose Cardinals 28, the Stanley Blue Jays 18. We'll step aside, come back with more of the Bank of Tioga halftime report after this timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in Northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Hey, and as we come back here for the Bank of Tioga halftime show, we look at the books as the Stanley Blue Jays trail the Nedrose Cardinals by 10 points at the end of 2 quarters of play, 28-18. The Blue Jays led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, 12-10, but an 18-point outburst by the Cardinals in quarter number 2 versus 6 for the Blue Jays, and it's a 10-point lead for the Cardinals over the Blue Jays, 28-18. Looking at the book, the Cardinals 12 out of 30 from the field tonight, 2 out of 6 from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. 2 3-pointers knocked in from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line, and they had 8 turnovers tonight in the first half. And for the Blue Jays, they had 8 out of 30 from the field, 2 out of 2 perfect from the line. No 3-pointers yet for the Blue Jays, and they've committed 11 turnovers, 8 of those coming in the second quarter. Individual numbers go this way. 6 players have scored for the Nedrose Cardinals, 11 points by the sophomore Ashley Roberts to lead all scorers here tonight. She left the game with a twisted ankle late in the second quarter. We'll see if she can come back. 9 points put down by Lily Nelson. 4 points for Hannah Buechler. 2 points for Layla West, and 1 point each for Brinley Birch and Macy McKibben, for a total of 28 first half points. 4 players scoring for the Blue Jays. Leading the way with 6 points is Lexi Nessett. 4 points each for Taya Nematello, Annie Royce, and Brinley Larson, for a total of 18 first half points. As we look at the events that are coming up for Game Day Media, we're proud to let everybody know that Game Day Media has purchased the broadcast rights to broadcast the Division B Region 3 Girls Basketball Tournament from the Four Bears Event Center in Newtown, North Dakota, starting a week from tonight, February 24th, with 4 games on the opening day of the quarterfinal round. 25th is the semifinal night, and the 27th, it'll be the 3rd and 4th place game and the championship night. And you can watch that broadcast of the entire tournament free of charge. There is no cost. There's no paywall. You can watch it free of charge on Game Day Media because of the great sponsors that we have that have come on board that want to have it on the air with Game Day Media. And we appreciate each and every one of our sponsors, and we couldn't do it without you by any means. So thank you very much. The District 5 Boys Basketball Tournament will be held on February 28th, March 3rd, and March 4th at the Well on the campus of Williston State College. And we're looking forward to that. Our play-in game, because there's 8 teams in the District 5, 9 teams in the District 5, there'll be a play-in game between the number 8 and number 9 seeded teams, which will be determined on Wednesday at the seeding meeting. We'll have that game up at the Well as well, and then the full tournament begins on February 28th, continues with day number 2 on the March 3rd, and finishes up on March 4th. That's at the Well on the campus of Williston State College. And one more tournament that we have purchased the rights to broadcast, that is the Division A Region 4 Boys Basketball Tournament down at the Rough Rider Center in Watford City, North Dakota. That starts on March 10th, March 11th, and concludes on March 13th, 2025. We're going to be down there in force and be a new venue for us, a new tournament for us, I should say. We've been at that great facility a couple times, and I'll tell you what, that is a privilege for these young players to be able to play at the Rough Rider Center. So we're looking forward to that. We're also considering an audio-only broadcast of the Region 3 boys basketball tournament. We can only do an audio only, but when we do that, we are considering doing an audio only of the Region 3 boys tournament, as we are not able to do the video live stream of that tournament, but we're looking and considering a audio only broadcast of that tournament. Stay tuned and you can tune in to our Facebook page to find out some of the news that is going on about that. And you can find us on Facebook at Game Day Media, as well as our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Game Day Media ND, and we would love to have you subscribe to our channel at no cost. Enable all those notifications. We'd appreciate getting a thumbs up from you throughout the broadcast, and if we could do that, that just helps our athletes here in Northwest North Dakota. It helps our sponsors get their word out, and like-minded people will have a tendency to tune in to Game Day Media. We'd appreciate that very much. That being said, we're going to send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. We'll come back with the start of our Northwest Therapy Services second half after this timeout. Northwest Therapy Services, located in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much, much more. Check out their website at nwtherapyservices.com. Back after this timeout.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by... We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. White Mountain Electric of Williston encourages you to join them by supporting your local team at home or in the gym. White Mountain Electric, a proud supporter of Game Day Media. The Alexander Public School Foundation is dedicated to supporting the needs of students and the staff of Alexander School. We believe that the strength of the community is rooted in the strength of its school. Best of luck to all of the athletes, coaches, and fans from the Alexander Public School Foundation.
Hey, and welcome back in here to Game Day Media. My name is Randy Peterson. As we start the second half, we want to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club located in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Also want to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club. And also we want to thank the Faith Baptist Church located in Kenmare, North Dakota. My name is Randy Peterson. Welcome into our broadcast. We're hoping that you're enjoying what you're seeing. As the Cardinals have the first possession, and they start out with a turnover, their ninth of the game. 28-18 on your NCC scoreboard. Blue Jays with the basketball. CJ Bomback pulls the trigger. It's off the mark, goes to the backboard, and there's a bounce pass, and then a throwaway by the Blue Jays. Into the backcourt, they come into the front court. McKibben goes over, nice find there by Nelson, blocked by Brindley Larson. Good block by the freshman Brindley Larson for the Stanley Blue Jays as Detain comes into the front court. Goes down low to Royce. Royce challenges, now steps away, goes into Detain. Detain goes back door, almost picked off there, and it is. A turnover by the Blue Jays, their second of the quarter, 13th of the game. McKibben with the basketball, now goes out to West for three, no good. Rebound by Lily Nelson, she can't connect either. And now here comes Detain for the Blue Jays again. Again, welcome in to our listeners on KTGO, 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. And out of bounds, a turnover by the Blue Jays, their third of the quarter. 14th of the game with 6:20 to go. Both teams looking for their first points of the second half as West gets the inbound pass, slowed down there by Royce. Cross-court pass over to McKibben, and just about goes out of bounds. Macy finds Lily Nelson. Nelson with the drive, puts up the shot. That's no good, gets her own rebound. Ball's on the deck, and it's going to be picked up there by the Blue Jays. Here is the Blue Jays Bomback from the left elbow, missed everything. The ball goes off of Larson's hands and out of bounds. 5:51 to go, 28-18. Against full court pressure, 1-2-1-1 press by the Blue Jays. Now up into the front court, and now we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled against Harley Detain. Her second personal of the game. That is the first team foul called against the Blue Jays here in the second half and the third quarter. 5:46 to go on your NCC scoreboard. It's still a 10-point lead. McKibben pulls the trigger from 3. That's no good. The putback by Eide is no good. No, West is no good, excuse me. And on the run, Bomback connects, but it's after the foul, and so that foul is going to go against number 12. It'll be a whistle against Layla West, her third personal foul. Up to Larson. Larson pulls the trigger. That one's no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Jays. We'll have a substitution as Layla West will head to the bench for head coach Matt Hansen. And so it'll be the Nedrose Cardinals basketball. Here is a turnover by the Cardinals. Nematello goes with the left hand. That's no good. Over to Eide with the bounce pass to McKibben. McKibben is going to get fouled on the poke check as McKibben helped off the floor by her teammate Lily Nelson. That foul goes against Harley Detain, her third personal, as Lexi Nessett, the 5'4" sophomore, will check in for Heath Hetzel. Inside, Nelson navigates her way in there from the paint. No good. Nessett pulls down the rebound. Here is Nessett with the dribble. Backs down, gives it out to Royce. She lets it fly. That's off the front iron. No good. Rebound there by the Cardinals. They get it into the hands of Eide. Now Eide throws it over the head of her intended receiver, Hannah Beekler. Taya Nematello. Both teams still looking for their first point. Bomback loses it. That'll be a turnover against the Cardinals. And there's a missed opportunity off the arms of Brinley Birch. Now back into the front court, the Stanley Blue Jays. Here's Nematello. And Nessett pulls the trigger from 3. No good. Royce with the offensive putback off the glass. Perfectly done by Annie Royce using the glass. Blue Jays cut the lead down to 8. As that 2-point field goal by Quincy Eide is in for 2. Now here's a steal by the Cardinals, and she missed the layup, gets her own rebound. That is Beekler, and missed that shot, and now the ball's on the deck. She gets her third rebound. And now here's going to be a steal by Nematello, and Nematello drives hard to the basket, and with that we have a timeout on the floor. Good job by Taya Nematello, and we'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk and come back after this timeout.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, WHAM LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Hey, coming back with 3:27 to go here in the third quarter. It's an 8-point lead for the Cardinals out of Nedrose. Their school in Minot, North Dakota, playing Division A basketball. Here's Lily Nelson. Nelson with the drive, left hand, puts up no good, and we're going to have a blocking foul called against the Stanley Blue Jays. They're going to whistle up the Blue Jays number 10, Peyton Leisted. Be a shooting foul for Lily. She's got 9 points on the night so far. The 5'10" sophomore wears number 1, puts up the first one. That's off the side iron, no good. 30-22 on your NCC scoreboard. 3:16 remaining here in the third as the second one is off the mark as well, but she gets her own rebound and gets the 2 points anyway. Missed both free throws. Fouled her shot. The Blue Jays on a very poor box out. And it cost them 2 points. And now here is Stanley running along the near sidelines here. Shot put up there by number 2, Lexi Nessett. Nessett having a nice game here for the Blue Jays with 8 points. And now we're going to have a foul call against number 4. I believe that's going to go against J.C. Johnson, her first personal. 32-24 with 2:52 to go as Johnson tips the ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Jays, so it stays with the Cardinals in the backcourt. This time McKibben will try to inbound the basketball. They go to Lily Nelson. Nelson splits the defense. Now comes up with the loose basketball with a kick out to McKibben. Macy with the dribble from the paint, puts up the shot. What a shot by Macy McKibben as we look at our RTC Network's instant replay on that one. Split the defense and it goes in. Gets it to fall. Here's ball almost going out of bounds for the Blue Jays as Teani Metelo pulls the trigger on the long, deep three-pointer. That's no good as we come back to live action. 34-24 with 2:16 remaining here in the third quarter. McKibben throws it at the hoop off the backboard. That's no good. Pass intercepted there by Eide. Another turnover, the 5th of the quarter. And here is Lily Nelson with a underhand scoop shot. That's no good as well. And then we have a traveling call against the Stanley Blue Jays. 17 turnovers for the Blue Jays. With that, we're going to have a timeout called by head coach Matt Hansen. It will be a full timeout, 1:54 to go on your NCC scoreboard. Your scoreboard reads the Nedrose Cardinals 34, the Stanley Blue Jays 24.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
The Western Education Regional Cooperative is designed to promote collaboration among school districts. One of the main ways we help is to provide professional development in reading, math, classroom management, and data training throughout the 44,000 square miles our region is comprised of. From Golva to Granora, we are here to serve our schools. Let's go to work.
And out of the timeout, Lily Nelson just picked up her third personal foul of the game on the out-of-bounds play as she kind of bowled over one of her Blue Jays. And here's a turnover by Stanley as we're going to have another foul called against Teani Metelo. It's going to be number 11, Brindley Birch, going to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line on Nematelo's second foul. She will shoot 2 as the first one is up and no good for Birch. .139 to go here in the third quarter. Birch pulls the trigger again for the second one, gets the roll here at Blue Jay Nation with her second point of the night. And now the ball is on the deck and we got bodies flying all over. It'll be a jump ball and it will go over to Stanley and stay with Stanley with 29 seconds on the shot clock. 1:32 to go on the game clock. CJ Bombach will check in for Lexi Nessett. Bombach is a junior, stands 5'4" for Stanley. Annie Royce with a deep three-pointer. That's no good. The rebound is going to go off the fingertips of the Cardinals. Just couldn't catch up with it. So the ball stays with the Blue Jays. They're down by 11, 35-24 with 1:18 to go. here in the third. Detain goes to Royce. Royce guarded there by Ide. Deep three-pointer by Taya Nimatello goes off the glass. That's no good. And into the front court, Lily Nelson tries to find McKibben. They're both fighting for it. McKibben comes away with it with a kick out to number 10. That is Hannah Beekler. And Beekler's shot goes no good. Stanley with the rebound as Detain comes into the front court. Playing in her final game here as a Blue Jay on her home court before the region tournaments start. Brindley Larson faces the basket, goes up with the right hand. That's no good as Lily Nelson comes away with the rebound. Lily from the free throw line puts it up. That's no good. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, last touched by the Stanley Blue Jays. So with 25.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter, the Cardinals have another chance to add on here to their 11-point lead, 35-24. Heidi goes out to McKibben, and McKibben just in front of the three-point line puts it down for her 5th point of the night. And now we're going to have a foul called against the Cardinals. It's going to go against number 11, Brindley Birch, her first personal foul. That is the third team foul with 8.1 seconds remaining. Bomback gets the ball into the front court. Over to Detain. Detain goes to Royce. At the 2-second mark, Annie Royce puts it down for the basket. That being said, your third quarter score comes to an end. It's 37-26. We'll continue with our fourth quarter after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
As we begin the the Northwest Therapy Services start of our fourth quarter, the Blue Jays find themselves down by 11. Here's a steal by the Blue Jays. And then we have a travel in the backcourt by Harley Detain of Stanley. So the ball goes right back to the Nedrose Cardinals. 37-26 on your NCC scoreboard. Cardinals inbound the basketball. There is a 2-point field goal attempt. Lily Nelson with the second chance. Puts it down, and she's got 13 points now to lead all scorers. There's a pass broken up by Lily again all over the court. And there's a shot away, no good by the Cardinals. So the Nimatello comes into the front court with the drive near the baseline with a kick out down to Larson. It's on the deck, picked up there by Nimatello. Short little jumper is no good by Nimatello as McKibben comes out of the pile with the basketball. Up front, it's Birch. Birch goes cross court over to Heidi. She lets it fly from 2, no good. 3-on-1. Here's Nimatello off the glass, missed the bunny. CJ Bomback with the rebound, kicks it out to Larson. Another opportunity for the Blue Jays. Royce at the top of the key, gives it up to Bomback. Bomback pulls the trigger, good. CJ Bomback finds the range from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line with her first bucket of the night. Here's McKibben. McKibben with the drive, a little scoop shot blocked there, but with the body, Brindley Larson's going to pick up a foul. That'll be Brindley's first personal foul. The freshman with the first team foul against the Blue Jays here in the quarter. McKibben puts that bucket in from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. 6 points now, as Larson will check out of the game. And Lexi Nessett checks in. The second one by McKibben is no good. .6:20 to go. Pass over the head, but it goes off and deflected out of bounds by the Cardinals. Looking at the North Dakota score feed app at the end of the first half, the Tioga Pirates are trailing the Alexander Comets by 1, 25-24 down in Alexander tonight. Cold drive down to Comet Land as C.J. Baumek hits another one from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. C.J. trying to get her Blue Jays back into this game. They trail by 8, 40-32. Cardinals. Goes to Nelson. Nelson drives in with the left hand, puts up the shot, no good. I like the way this Lily Nelson plays. She's got some very good footwork. Pretty good control of both hands, too. Here's a shot put up there by the Blue Jays. Nessett falls away, no good. McKibben. Cross-court pass goes out to West. McKibben with it again. And then we're going to have a foul called. Non-shooting foul against number 3, Harley Detain, and she's got to be careful with 5:06 to go. Just picked up her 4th foul. She comes out. J.C. Johnson will check in for the Blue Jays. Brindley Larson also coming in for head coach Heath Hetzel. 40-32 on your NCC scoreboard. The Cardinals from Nedrose with the 8-point lead. Here's almost a steal. It is a steal. Turnover as C.J. Baumek with the steal. Johnson goes in. Has the ball deflected out of bounds on a good defensive play by Brindley Birch. But the ball stays with the Stanley Blue Jays with 4:53 to go, 40-32. Inside pass to Royce off the glass too hard. Brought back into play. Royce with another opportunity. Good. Annie Royce now with double digits. She's got 10. And the lead is only 6 for the Cardinals. And there is a travel by McKibben. Turnover number 13 against the Cardinals here through 3.5 quarters. As McKibben will check out, Blake Boucher will check back in. Pass up front to Baumek. The sharpshooter gives it up to Larson. Now over to Johnson. Here's Nematello. She's letting it fly from 3. Rolls in and out, no good. Nematello follows her own shot and then throws it away. West with the basketball at the top of the key. Slows things down for the Cardinals. Almost a steal there by Nematello. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor as we are going to head to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk with a full timeout. Your NCC score. It is 40-34. The Cardinals with a 6-point lead over the Stanley Blue Jays. Back after this word from our great sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we bring it back live here to Blue Jay Nation, out of bounds off the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. The Cardinals are going to run out of time as that's a shot clock violation. Not exactly what Matt Hansen drew up in the timeout that he called, for sure. 3:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it'll be Blue Jays basketball, down by 2 possessions. 3 if you only get 2-pointers, but here's Niemetella going in. She lost the handle on it because she got fouled going to the hoop. It'll be a shooting foul as the whistle is fouled against Blake Boucher. Her first personal foul, first team foul here in the fourth quarter against the Cardinals. Niemetella doesn't get the roll here on her home court. Substitution, McKibben and Quincy Eide checking in for the Cardinals. Macy is a 5'6" senior. Eide is a 5'6" sophomore. Is the second one put down by Tea Niemetella. That's her 7th point of the night. The lead's 5 for the Cardinals out of Nedrose, North Dakota. Again, my name is Randy Peterson. Glad you've joined us. If you would be so kind to give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate that on our GameDay Media feed, GameDay Media ND. You can subscribe at our channel at no cost as that foul is called against number 12, CJ Bombach. And on the drive, it'll be Macy McKibben putting up 2. That's good. The first one from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Souris Valley Dental Group located in Minot, North Dakota. Voted number 1 dentist in Minot. Dr. Jarek Henson, Dr. Kevin Broderson, and Dr. Grant Neal. At the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line is McKibben, perfect on both free throws. 42-35 on your NCC scoreboard. Back to a 7-point lead as the Blue Jays got to hurry. They get it into the front court. Niemetella loses it into the hands of Larson. Larson with the dribble drive, goes around defender. Blocked there by Nelson. Great defense by Lilly. Now the ball's on the deck. It's picked up again here by Bombach, and from the left elbow is no good. There's a steal again. Up by Niemetella. That's off the glass. And finally, it's going to be a foul. It's going to be called against the Blue Jays. Number 22, Brinley Larson, that's her second personal foul. That's the 5th team foul now from here on out with 2:53 to go. The Cardinals will shoot the double bonus on every foul committed by the Blue Jays as the first one rattles in and out. No good for Nelson, Lily Nelson. Nelson with 13 points on the night, stands 5'10". She's a sophomore. Toes a stripe and puts up the second one. That's off the mark as well. Here's the rebound taken away there by Blake. So the Cardinals with it. Eide gives it up to West. West with the dribble. Guarded there by Royce. West now finds Lily Nelson. 2.5 minutes to go. Nelson gets fouled with an offensive foul. That is her 4th personal foul. 2:28 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 42-35. Inbounds pass goes to Royce. Now back out to Niemetella. Double team. Finally finds Royce. Back to Niemetella. Left all alone. She's shot deeper ones than where she's at right now. Didn't take it. CJ Bombach will find Annie Royce at the top of the key. Annie gets blocked there by Lily Nelson. Good defense as Nelson throws it away. It stays with the Blue Jays. 2:05 to go. Every possession a big one for the Blue Jays. They're down by 7. 42-35 on your NCC scoreboard as Nematello can't handle the out-of-bounds pass, and that is another turnover for the Blue Jays. 22 on the night, according to my unofficial books, with 2:03 to go. Nelson, Lilly, guarded there by Brindley Larson. West finds Eide. Eide now with the dribble. Nelson from the baseline puts up the floater too hard. Taya Nematello drives coast to coast off the glass, no good. We're going to have a foul called on the shot. It's going to go against number 14, Macy McKibben, her first personal. And Taya Nematello at the free throw line, comes off the back iron, no good. 1:35 to go. 42-35. The second one by Nematello rattles in and out, no good. Pass up front to Eide. Eide gets the ball almost stolen, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Jays. There is a steal. Turnover number 7 of the quarter. Here's Stanley. And good hustle there by Eide. It's tied up. The possession arrow will stay with the Blue Jays. 42-35. 1:17 remaining as Taya Nematello will trigger the inbounds pass for Stanley. Underneath her own basket, they go out to Royce from the free throw line. Puts up the shot. Perfect. Annie Royce now with 12 points for Stanley. The lead is only 5 for the Cardinals. 1:05 to go. Backdoor cut by McKibben. No good, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul call against number 12, the Blue Jays, CJ Bombach. That'll be her 4th personal foul as Macy McKibben toes the stripe to shoot 2. The first one's up and in. 4 out of 5 now in the quarter for McKibben from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Brindley Larson will check out as Lexi Nessett checks back in for head coach Heath Hetzel. Now we're ready to play. The ball handed over to McKibben, and she rattles that one home again. Having a pretty good quarter here with 5 out of 6 free throws as Nessett goes in and immediately makes an impact, puts it down for her 10th point of the night, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a short timeout as we come back here to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Ranchers, circle March 5th on your calendar. Sorensen Ranch of Grenora will hold their annual sale at the Sydney Livestock Market Center in Sydney, Montana. Your source for composite Simmental bulls that are bred for docility, longevity, and fertility. Find them on Facebook at Sorensen Ranch and DV Auction. Hey, and as we come back here, we have a chance to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club of Powers Lake, North Dakota, as well as the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, strong supporters of Game Day Media, and also the Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare, Pastor Mike Frontfelter, Sunday school at 9:45, worship service at 11 o'clock. We also want to give a shout out to our partner, play-by-play partner, Dallas Hansen at Swim Lessons. A new podcast comes out every Wednesday. You can subscribe to his podcasts at no cost, and we'd encourage you to do that. He's got some good ones. Here's the Cardinals throwing the ball away, and it's last touch, another turnover. And so with 48 seconds remaining here in the game, West comes out of the game. Ball inbounded. Royce gives it up to Nematello. Nematello guarded there by Ide. Back out to Royce. She's going to let it fly from three. That one's short, no good. Had a good look, just didn't come up with enough oomph on it. And with 37.7 seconds to go, it's 44-39 against full court pressure here. And McKibben races into the front court, slows things down. We'll have a foul called against the Stanley Blue Jays, and I think they're going to whistle up number 3, Harley Detain, and Detain just picked up and falls out of her final home game here on the Blue Jay home floor. She leaves the game with 32.6 seconds remaining, leaves the game with a total of 10 points. A nice game by the senior Harley Detain. So it'll be Macy McKibben again at the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. She's only missed 1 out of 6. Then I jinxed her, missing her second one of the quarter. Still only a 2-possession game if she can knock this one down, but they got to be big possessions and big shots by the Blue Jays. They're down by 6 now. Nassett goes in, puts it up off the glass. That's too hard. And it's going to be McKibben going to get fouled in the backcourt. She helped off the floor by the 2 Stanley Blue Jays, Lexi Nassett, who picks up the foul, her first personal. And this time it'll be Macy McKibben again with now a 6-point lead with 18.4 seconds remaining. Stay with us. We'll have our coach's comments interview following the game. We'll try to catch up with the winning head coach. And right now it looks like it's going to be Matt Hansen as they're going to improve to 9-12 outside of a miracle. Second one by McKibben is in and out, no good. Here is a shot, no good, as McKibben just controlling this fourth quarter, comes into the front court, and then we're going to have another foul. This time it's going to be against Lexi Nassett, picking up her second foul. And so it'll be McKibben again going to the charity stripe to shoot 2 more. This will be her 11th and 12th free throw attempt from the Souris Valley Dental Group line in the fourth quarter. Right now she's only missed 3 of them as she converts both. That'll about do it here as the time is going to run it out. Annie Royce at the buzzer. Nematello's shot is off the mark. That's no good. Your final score from Blue Jay Nation, it's the Nedrose Cardinals taking home a hard-fought win, 48-39 over the Stanley Blue Jays. We'll step aside. We'll head down to the floor, see if we can catch up with head coach Matt Hansen. Back after this timeout.
The Western Education Regional Cooperative is designed to promote collaboration among school districts. One of the main ways we help is to provide professional development in reading, math, classroom management, and data training throughout the 44,000 square miles our region is comprised of. From Golva to Granora, we are here to serve our schools. Let's go to work.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Hey, as we come back here, I'm looking for our head coach, Matt Hansen, as he's doing a little housekeeping here. We'll bring him in camera. And on our Continental Resources coach's comments, hard-fought game tonight, Matt.
Yeah, it was. Stanley did a great job of definitely speeding us up a little bit, forcing us to make some mistakes, and they definitely capitalized on it in some situations there. So,
you know, we talked about Lily Nelson in the opening coach's comment. She's a hard worker, isn't she?
Yeah, she's definitely one of the hardest workers that we have. She just has that competitive fire that, you know, it definitely sets her aside from everybody else. So, yeah, it's great to have her on our side.
Another player is a senior, Macy McKibben. She had 12 free throw attempts in the fourth quarter alone, made 9 out of those, kind of pulled things out for you guys.
Yeah, and we always stress, you know, free throws win us the game, especially down the stretch. She did a great job of knocking them down, and then also trying to make plays where, you know, the Blue Jays had to foul, and she had the ball in her hand. She you know, got us the win there. So.
Well, thanks for the time. We'll let you get back and be with your team. Congratulations, and good luck to you guys in the region tournaments coming up.
Appreciate it.
That's Matt Hansen of the Nedrose Cardinals, and so we're going to continue on with Macy McKibben, the senior for the Nedrose Cardinals, here on our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. And Macy, the senior, standing 5'6". Great effort tonight. You had 5 points through the third quarter, but you made 9 out of 12 free throws in that fourth quarter. Wow, that's really that's free throws wins game, don't they?
Yeah, they definitely matter, especially down the line there.
Yeah, and your team was very competitive tonight. I think you worked really hard tonight. I saw a lot of grit in your team tonight, and you know, that's always nice when you head into the region tournaments. Is that kind of way it's been all season long for you guys?
You know, we started off a little slow, and we've had a few injuries with other players, but it's better to play your best basketball at the end of the season than it is towards the beginning.
Yeah, so as your team improves to 9-12 on the season, I believe that's what you are, 9-12, yeah. So as you head to the region tournament, what's the goal?
Well, you know, we have a lot of young players, and they've definitely stepped up, and the goal is just to get a regional win and keep going.
Hey, thanks for the time. This is a good one, folks. She's a senior, Macy McKibben. Give a wave to everybody out there, and thank you for your time. Congratulations. We're going to wrap it up here with our DNL Paraffin post-game show, and we'll come back and finish up here from Blue Jay Nation in Stanley, North Dakota after this timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs. With our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department, our physical occupational speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook. This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335. Looking for top quality groceries and ready-to-go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Hey, and as we come back to our D&L Paraffin postgame show, it was the Nedrose Cardinals out of Division A, Region 3, improving their record to 9-12 on the season with a 48-39 win over the Stanley Blue Jays here tonight at Blue Jay Nation. The Cardinals were 17 out of 50 from the field tonight, 12 out of 24 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. They knocked in 2 3-pointers from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. They committed 18 turnovers. And for the Blue Jays, they were 17 out of 61 from the field, 3 out of 6 from the free throw line, 2 3-pointers as well, but 22 turnovers for the Blue Jays. Individuals go this way. Leading the way was our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Macy McKibben, with 14 points, 9 of those points coming in the fourth quarter from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. She was 9 out of 12 in the fourth quarter alone. 13 points for Lily Nelson, 11 points for Ashley Roberts, who didn't play in the second half due to an ankle injury. 4 points for Hannah Beekler, 2 points each for Quincy Idy, Brinley Birch, and Layla West for a total of 48 points tonight. Individual numbers go this way for the Blue Jays. 5 players getting into the scorebook. Annie Royce with 12, Lexi Nessa with 10, 7 points for Taya Nimatello, 6 for CJ Bombach, and 4 for the freshman Brinley Larson. for a total of 39 team points tonight. The Blue Jays led 12-10 at the end of the first quarter. They trailed by 10 at the end of the first half. The third quarter score was 37-26 in favor of the Cardinals, and your final score here from Stanley is 48-39. The Cardinals with the win to improve to 9-12 on the season. The Blue Jays fall to 6-15. On behalf of all of our sponsors who help make the broadcast of these games all possible, we couldn't do it without them, and we certainly appreciate everything that they have done here for us this season, and as our season continues on, we'll continue on as well with the help of our sponsors. Once again, your final score here from Stanley, North Dakota. It was the Nedrose Cardinals 48, the Stanley Blue Jays 39. On behalf of James Myers and Owen Miller, my production team tonight, my name's Randy Peterson. Good night, everybody. Until tomorrow night as we come back here to Stanley for Blue Jay boys basketball, as the Blue Jays will host the Royals from South Prairie Max. We'll go on the air about 6:45 with a tip-off at 7:15. We'll also have doubleheader coverage over in Tioga as the Ray Jays take on the Tioga Pirates in our second game of our doubleheader tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Stay warm if you can.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, White Mountain Electric, Sund Manufacturing, Sorensen Ranch, Western Education Regional Co-op, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.